Welcome everyone! It's the day. Rei Kaneda is a character from Meitantei Precure, aka Star Detective Precure, aka the 2026 Precure. And she is a side character that cared about Pochitan a lot. But we all know that. Let's get to the point. She should have been a cure. I sounded like Regina fans. And maybe she will, I never thought about her being an actual detective now that I think about it. But, anyways, ever since episode 25, a lot of artists tried to design a cure design for Rei. No surprises there, I've already called it. Here are some of the fan designs I'm showing right now. I'm only showing a few, but trust me, there's way more. Like, way more. So why not I do a take on Cure Ray? Okay, let's start. Now, where do I start? Hair. If you take a look here, the Cures this season has comically large hair and long. So I'll do the same thing. But what about hairstyle? Yeah, I'll do this hair. Also, did you notice that the good Cures have twin tails / split hair in Eclair's case? Oh, here's her hair. There's her hair. And if you noticed, yes, I did add heart-shaped strands. So she has some connections to the main duo, especially with their mascot, Pochitan. Next is her outfit. For this, I originally planned her to have similar skirt and shawl as the main duo, but she already have one design connections with the main duo, so I don't want to do that. And so, here is what I came up with. She'll have the same bow tie and collar. Her torso is like one of those marching band uniforms, with the buttons. For her skirt, the top layer near the waist are actually waist ruffles, but I made hers longer and it's a large scallop shape. To the actual top layer of her skirt is quite similar to the others. It's quite similar to the other tanpuri with trim, and since the main precures have their gems hanging from their skirts, Rei's gem is actually on her skirt. And the third layer of her skirt is exact same shape as the main duo's underskirt, but in a different color. And I added a small layer on the front middle of the skirt, and on the back I gave her a bow, just like the main gears, but they are more round. I have no idea how this works IRL, with clovers at the ends. Her gloves are simple. Her footwear is also quite simple. They are just boots with a bow on the back with one thigh-high sock similar to Eclair's, but with a clover shape instead of a diamond shape. Moving on to her head, I was brainstorming on what headpiece to give her. What I meant by that is going to Pinterest, but then I looked at Rei and I noticed she has a diamond hair clip, but I want her accessory to be more than just a hair clip. And I remembered her top has a marching band theme, so why not give her a marching band hat to go with it, with clover stone instead of a diamond shape though. But why? Remember how Rei is a student council president and how probably every student is kind of scared of her because she wants to help the students, yet they don't even greet her back in the morning. So why not give her a little bit of a marching band style, since marching bands are generally cheerful. Though I didn't know if she even play any instruments, but she could just be the drum major since she is the student council president after all, and she'll look more friendly. Another element to her design is the clover. Just like every cure, Rei has her logo, which is a clover. You can see all over her design. Originally, I was gonna use a shape similar to the diamond, but then I forgot her badge. Her badge that she treasured, which has a clover shape on it. Now, what about her colors? Look at this chart. If you look, you can obviously tell that their civilian form and cure form has different hair and eye colors. Luluka, Kureya, and Mikuru has similar hair colors on both forms, just in different shades. While Anna, Kureya, and Luluka has eye colors with a color next to their civilian form's eye color as their cure form's eye color. With this in mind, I'm going to do the same for Rei's cure form. And ta-da! And for the rest, I kind of just eyeball it, not gonna lie, until the colors looked right to me. And I tried to give her more bright green than her more cooler green. Shout out to Science Project 99 because I stole their magenta coloring from their Cure Metonia design. You know what? I'm feeling good today. So let's also design her Henshin device and mascot. For mascot, you already know the theory that's going around where Nijee could be Rei's mascot. So here is my take for Nijee's fairy form. Originally I was gonna turn him into a snake because of his long hair, but the other fairies are mammals, so I made him into a weasel instead. Either that or I'm turning him into the swallowtails. One of the swallowtail. And yes, he looks similar to Shushutan. I originally thought that Jet Senpai was a fox because he and Mashutan looks somewhat similar while not noticing his cattail. So yeah. And now, let's give her a henshin. I'm a bit confused. I have two ideas, a pen or a camera. But those items fit Eliza and Shidoku more. Maybe a flashlight? Yeah, why not? Her job as a student council president is to guide the students' council. And if one person has a flashlight, they should be in front. Now, just with a little decorating and voila! We had Jewel Cure Watch, Tear Arcana Rod, Top of Lily Fragrance, and now the Brilliant Luck Lantern. Okay, I know it's a lantern and not a flashlight, but it looks prettier and it has the same function, more or less. I even made her Makoto jewel and the necklace form of the henshin. Fun fact, every henshin in Meitantei has a spinning mechanic. The clock hands, the card, and the lily. And this one is the light bulb. You can spin them just like the flower tax spinny spin spin. And lastly is her cure name. I honestly have no idea what to name her, but if you have a look here, Anna became Answer, Mikuru became Mystic, Kureya became Eclair, and Luluka became Arcana. With this information in mind, for now, I'll give her the name Cure Reach. Like, she's reaching for something or someone. Well, if you have a better name for her that starts with the letter R at least, then tell me in the comments. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope I did her justice. Oh, hey Cure Justice. Wait, what is she doing here?